Subscribe or bear the hatred of the Uchiha. Wake up to reality.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video, and today we're talking about J-Stars, man. J-Stars, Jump Force, basically all those collaboration games. Will we ever see another game like that in our lifetime? Now, I would have to say yes, because honestly, I didn't even see Jump Force coming out. I remember when it was first released or announced. I think it was an Xbox conference somewhere. I forgot what I was watching, but I know it was specifically, I thought there was like Xbox for some reason. It might have been 3, I'm not very sure. But I remember when it came, when it was like talking about being released, and it was just so groundbreaking, was the graphics were unique. Honestly, I've always been a fan of like those anime cel shaded graphics and just like anime games like that. I feel like anime games to me look the best when they look very cartoony. That's just my personal preference, to be honest. But I was down, I wanted to see what the realism approach would feel like, what it would play like. And to be honest, I really did like J-Stars. I thought it was a good game. I feel like J-Stars was like the cartoony aspect that I liked. I just feel like it just wasn't all there. For some reason, it didn't really blow up as much as I thought it would, considering it's a collaboration between all these different anime. One thing I do like about both games, though, is that both J-Stars and Jump Force had so many spoilers, I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if you realize something, when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of anime. So I would watch basically a lot of straight-based anime content. Like I would watch just dub, sub, whatever. I eventually ended up going to my phase where I would watch only like maybe dub anime because I just didn't have the time, work was getting crazy. And then eventually I just started going to manga. On my free time I just end up reading it. And there wasn't really many anime games that had manga content that wasn't in the anime. Like Dragon Ball Z, for instance. If you notice, a lot of Dragon Ball Z games, they've had like GT and all those characters. Even when we thought that characters like Goku, because I think I remember a long time ago, like they had Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and it was like a whole bunch of extra little characters that, in Japan, they had Super Saiyan 4 a long time ago. Like he's been a thing. And to me, that's always been an interesting concept. I always love when, you see stuff that you don't really get to see in the anime. And that's why I like the J-Stars and I like Jump Force, because I think, I don't know at the time for me specifically, but I think in the anime, there was a character in J-Stars. I'm not going to get into it too long, but it was Alan Walker, and they had Alan Walker in his older form, and he looks like really, really cool. And at the time, I didn't know that The Gray Man had actually had more episodes. I think I was watching it off like Netflix at the time, and they had like the first 50 episodes. And kind of find out that The Gray Man had came back. It's just whatever network or whatever it was on, they only had the first 50. I think it was maybe like Hulu or something. They only had the rights, I guess, to the first 50 episodes. So me thinking that show just really ended after the first couple of episodes was crazy, considering that I go to J-Stars and I get to see this character and this, new uniform. He looks different, but obviously his name is the same. He just looks cool all the way around. Same with Jump Force. Like, at this point, when Jump Force came out, I pretty much had, been reading manga and stuff. So a lot of the stuff that was in there, like Ichigo and Aizen and stuff, the way Aizen looked, like, his 1,000-year Blood War arc, that fit. I'm wondering why Aizen looking like that. And it just had its own different brand of spoilers. I think the game in itself was good just simply because it was a collaboration. Like any anime can be a collaboration. It's just this one in particular was big. I kind of wish they wouldn't have did the realism graphics. I understand where they were coming from. They wanted to be something different. They wanted to be something new. But it's more of the fact that it just felt a little jarring to me. It felt like I was playing with Naruto action figures. Like I said, not necessarily the worst thing in the world. I enjoyed it for what it was. I think the game can definitely come back. I feel like it can definitely make a return. I don't know if we'll get a Jump Force 2. But it can definitely be something different. I forgot to mention the other games. I think they had like the Shonen All-Stars Jump and the Battle Station Dawn, like DON. Those games where, you had these big collaborations between all these different things. I would love to see like Gear 5 Luffy and Jump Force one day, or Jump Force 2. Man, imagine the JJK characters they can put in there now. There's a lot of anime that's coming up now where we can have a whole new list of fighters. I believe they included like Deku and Asta. But like they've evolved way past from where Jump Force would have, stopped at. I would love to see in hindsight how far they can go with a series like this. Especially with all the new anime out, all the new IPs. I really think they can make something good. I don't want it to be the realism graphics, and I honestly don't want it to look like how J-Stars looked. J-Stars was cool, and it's kind of what I was asking for. But like for instance, like I would love a high budget Jump Force game. Like look at Dragon Ball Z. If you've been seeing the trailers of the new Sparking Zero, which I like to call Budokai 4, like look how it look. It looks amazing. Like the graphics and it looks like an actual work of art when you're fighting, and that's crazy. To be honest, you don't really need all of it because I used to play the PS2 fighting games all day, and they just weren't as good looking as something like Sparking or even Jump Force. Because Jump Force was kind of aesthetically pleasing. Even though I personally didn't vibe with the realism approach. I thought it at least looked nice from a certain standpoint. I feel like the problem with Jump Force though was the system surrounding it. I think at a long time you couldn't do rematches, so when you linked up with a person, you basically would fight them and didn't have to go back to the lobby and redo it all over again. That in itself, that kind of stuff can't be tolerated in these new year of gaming. Because like I feel like as anime fans, and I'm going on a small little mini rant here. I feel like as anime fans, we get the short end of the stick when it comes to stuff like that. Why are games not finished in general? Not just anime games, just games in general. They're always not finished. How does an anime game released where you can't even invite people to fight you? You have an anime fighting game where, your main thing is to fight friends. Talking about Naruto Storm connections, like, and then the online was just broke. Just broke. You had to like type in the same stuff at the same time to get into a room with a friend, and I feel like that's at a point is just unacceptable. Other than that, man, that's just a little side rant. I do think we'll get another Jump Force one day. I think we'll get another J-Stars one day. Something along the lines of those games. I feel like those games were good, man. I would love to see another collaboration, especially with all the different manga progressing now. One Piece is having a lot of new cooler forms and stuff, and I don't know, man. I'm kind of excited to see what the future holds. I thought CyberConnect 2 was supposed to be doing some stuff, but I'm assuming whatever game they were supposed to be doing was already supposed to be announced. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.
やれやれだぜ。